Okay, guys, I know this has been a very common topic about, well, at least if you've been on. Some people may not know what I'm talking about, a lot of people do. But I'm fed up, okay? I'm just getting sick every day trying to post content for everybody and running into these major speed bumps that are just completely destroying, like, my YouTube vehicle. That was stupid. But anyways, what I'm talking about is Content ID. All right, now Content ID is, for those of you who don't know, for the benefit of those who don't know, is not the same. It is copyright, but it's not the same thing as a copyright strike. It's way less destructive, okay? However, it's coming in such large quantities nowadays that it might as well be the same. Because a Content ID flag is where YouTube will detect a piece of copyrighted material in a video, and it'll flag it saying you don't own that copyright, you can't post this video. And it affects it in many ways. Sometimes it'll just remove the ad, or the company who does own it, it'll put ads and they'll make the profit. Other times, and this is what I've been getting as of late, blocking. They just block the goddamn video, okay? Now, everybody's been wondering, I made videos on it, I made other videos on it, and people still ask me why things are happening, and I'm telling them every time in a video. So please, people, watch the videos I post. I'm not trying to say you have to, but your questions get answered in these videos as to why they're happening, especially when I title it, please watch, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? So, I'll give you the rundown, okay? Back in December, if you guys remember, there was huge Content ID bombing of everybody's gaming, mainly gaming channels. And anything that had music in it that was, whether it be in a video game, or the game's audio itself, or like the game's music, like specifically made for that game, or if it was a third-party song that we say on a radio station in-game or something like that, you were flagged and it would be dealt with in a certain number of ways. Now, as you guys know, Trials Fusion came out on Wednesday, and actually I was sent a copy of the game, I think a week earlier, and the reason I was sent a copy was because Ubisoft has been wanting to get YouTubers to advertise the game. Ubisoft is very good with YouTubers. They like to see YouTubers, they like to see their game being used as, in creative ways, and they like to see it be used to give them free advertising. That's basically what it is. And I was one of the people who was selected to promote this game. They actually sent it to me. They're like, hey, we would like you to play this game. We'd like you to do a stream on it, which I did do a stream on it on the 16th in the evening. If you caught that, that's great. And we'd like you to, and we just basically want you to promote it. Just let people know there's a link to click. Let people know, just go check out this. Check out the trailer, that sort of stuff. Basic promotional stuff. And since you're given especially since you're given that sort of go-ahead, you're free of all repercussions, okay? You're covered. However, Universal Music Group, or UMG, thinks that they're immune to everything. They own the fucking planet. Now, I actually have been not so much fighting. I've been I guess I have been fighting to get my videos. I'm not kidding. Every single Trials video, except the last few, were content flagged for the exact same thing. The main title song. Okay? And this is what's funny. I've been debating over in my head. I sent them, I said, hey, I'm supposed to have this. You guys want me to play this damn game, but I can't because these false content ID claims are causing my videos to get blocked. And I'm not saying, it's not just Trials, it's been happening with other videos too, like Lego The Hobbit. I literally had just posted a video the day before, and then the same thing happens and it blocks it in certain countries. And everyone's like, Dan, it's being blocked, what's going on? Watch the video, please, for the love of God. It's like this is all new to them. I'm sorry, but that's really what's going on. It's out of my hands. Content ID is running rampant. I would never block a video. I'm gonna make it available in every country, everywhere I can. You get the most exposure. Why would I limit the video to only one place? It just doesn't make sense. Obviously, there's something wrong. Which goes along the same condition how sometimes you'll hear an audio chain, and I explained this in the last video as well in regards to this. But the only way you can fix it, other than contacting a company, if you had the permission to begin with, other than contacting them, all you can really do is remove the song that's when it is the song. Remove the song that is causing all the issues. So whenever I do that, it is a beta tool in YouTube. It's in beta, meaning it's not perfect. So what it'll do is wherever that song comes up, it'll find that frequency and cut it out completely, whilst leaving the rest of the video alone. However, there are some side effects to that, and the biggest one obviously is the drop in audio quality. Everyone's like, Dan, you got a new mic, what are you doing? But no, it's not. It's not just the mic. If you listen, the videos is choppy and really staticky at times. That's because that's what's happening. And people are like, why would you do that? Why not just do this and that? It's either that or the video is blocked and you don't see it anyway. You see what I mean? I'm dealing with this shit every day. And it's driving me nuts because nothing gets done about it. And what frustrates me more is that there's no right for these companies to place these content IDs anyway. I know it's automatic, but the thing is, the companies are saying they own that content. So when the sweep comes by, it says they own it, when in fact they don't own shit. How do I know this? Well, that song and that artist, let's say that artist, that made the title song, I believe it was called Welcome to the Future. And the artist that made that song is signed to Universal. However, Universal sold the song's rights to both Redlinks and Ubisoft. Redlinks is the developer of Trials, and Ubisoft is the publisher. Ubisoft owns jack fucking shit of that song. They don't own it. They sold the rights. They have no right to say, this is ours, we get the money. How do I know this is true? Ubisoft told me. I've been in contact. I have a contact through a company. They basically Ubisoft contracted out this company to be the one to talk with all the YouTube talent to promote their game. So basically, I talk to that contact talks to Ubisoft, and Ubisoft talks to UMG. UMG is just so stupid, okay? They're like, this is the email I got. I'm gonna read the email, okay? I'm gonna read the email I got. This woman I've been in contact with. She's fantastic. She's working really hard. So I wanted her to know that it has nothing to do with her. It's all with UMG. I'm just pissed off. All right, it's just been over and over. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the email she sent me most recently. Alrighty, and okay, this is what I replied to her. Let me just find it. Hold on. Sorry, people. Sent. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to find it. Sorry. I sent a lot of emails. Okay, here it is. I said, because she was telling me that UMG has put the content on, I said, because what I've been doing is, I'm sorry, I'm being kind of dumb here. I've been removing the song, and then I've been putting it on private to see what happens, and I just had enough of waiting. It's been 2 days, and the thing still isn't worked out. And I've been removing the song, and it's like the first 6 parts or something are the ones that are in the problem, and the last 7 are completely unscathed for some reason. The first 6 instantly just have that problem. So I'm like, I'm sick of it. I want to get this content out there for you guys. I know it's not going to be perfect, but at least you have something to watch. You know, something Trials that people want to see. So I said, screw it. I'm going to remove the song anyway and just upload it over the next day, and or set it to public over the next day. And then she gets me an email saying, it'll be done, right? So I fed up and I said, well, now I got to change the audio back and we'll see. And I asked, do you have any idea why a company that doesn't own anything can just claim their own? And this is what they did. They claimed the song. And then once it went up the chain, meaning once I talked to my contact talked to Ubisoft contact, which talked to the UMG contact said, oh, we used to own the rights. Sorry, we were mistaken. Really? So you just tried to steal some revenue from me? Not only that, but you blocked my video. That's more important. You blocked the damn video to people in different countries. Maybe select countries here and there can watch it. But when it blocks it in the States, when it blocks it in the UK and Canada, those are my 3 biggest audiences right there. Australia as well. I hear it gets blocked in Australia. Those are my 4 top viewing countries. Now, even if the video says blocked in certain countries and it says like Germany or Italy, I will still fight for that one country because I want these people to see that video too. It's not fair that only certain people get to watch it. I want everyone to be able to enjoy it, okay? It has nothing to do with revenue. That's a nice bonus and it is a necessity. But I'm going to fight for the fact that people want to see this video. Right now, Lego, there's a video on Lego. It's completely unclaimed, but it's live because I managed to drop the thing a bit. It's in progress. I'm trying to get everything fixed. So what bothers me, and this is what she told me as well. I'm going to go back to the sent messages. Forgive me here. Not sent. Inbox. I can't remember which one. So yeah, this is one of the emails that originally was sent to me. She's like, I'm really sorry for the frustration. She's talking about the Ubisoft contact. He's part of the advertising department at Ubisoft, so handling YouTube claims is not his main job. She said, I did some information on the claims, and she got this message from it, the contact, a little while ago, and this is what the contact said to her about me. I got a bit more information on why Danko 8000's videos were claimed. Unfortunately, there was a mix-up with UMG who had claimed the Trials theme song, Welcome to the Future, even though the song is owned in the entirety by Ubisoft and Red Links. The Trials dev team in Helsinki tells us that Universal has since apologized and will revoke the claim. That's good news. However, I see that okay, this is kind of off topic, blah, blah, blah. He's been working very hard. Will be reversed. Okay, hold on. So I'm just trying to see what. So this is where she basically airs UMG's dirty laundry. The song was commissioned from an artist under the Universal Music Group, and Ubisoft Red Links bought all the rights for its use in the game. UMG went ahead and claimed it anyway, either through ignorance of who had the rights to the song, or hoping that nobody would notice. Don't know what the process was on UMG's end, but it sounds like that's a pretty common thing for video game music composers to claim songs they've sold the rights to. That's why YouTube's broken. The Content ID system is broken because it's not updated. It's just generalized. So really, most of these claims people getting, they sell the rights to the goddamn companies that publish the game. They can't fucking do this. However, there are some exceptions, like the radio stations. That makes sense, because they're not going to sell a top 40 hit or whatever to a video game. But a song like a theme song or composer, like someone who composed music specifically, should not be claiming jack fucking shit. That's why I'm getting so frustrated with all this. Apologize, my camera's sliding around here. There we go. And it's a little rotated. Okay. And they're just like, oh, sorry, we'll get rid of it. What about all the trouble I've gone through to try and fix this for my viewers? No, nothing. Fuck you. Too bad. Sorry, it was our mistake. We'll just remove it. You do all the rest of the work. That's why it's their fault, yes. But it's also Google and their stupid claiming system on YouTube. If a company directly goes out of their way to say, this is ours, this is Content ID, that's different. It's an automated bot that is judging which companies. How the fuck does a bot know what rights have been sold? Hell, everyone was getting claims from, what was it? THQ, which a company went bankrupt. How can you get a claim from a company that doesn't fucking exist? I know this is old news, but it's coming back out of the woodwork again. And I'm getting claimed. And what frustrates me more, she said somewhere, I'm the only person who was commissioned by this company to play Trials that had the Content ID problems. Why was I singled out? I even talked to my contact at Fullscreen. And he's like, no, it's everybody. Everybody's getting that problem. No, they're not. That just proved it. Now, if Fullscreen is just zero fucks given about anybody nowadays ever since they got sued, why the fuck are we even signing with them? I'm sorry, Fullscreen, but I've been lied to by you. I've been told by your contacts that, no, we haven't been sued. Please. It's public knowledge. And the fact that you're trying to hide it and you're refusing to help people. I've sent this issue to Fullscreen. I've sent multiple things to Fullscreen. Nothing has been done. The only one who's been doing anything is this woman right here that I've been in contact with. Don't get me wrong, there's people behind the scenes like the Ubisoft contact. Ubisoft is really good for the gamers, so I don't want to count him out either. UMG, fuck you. Fullscreen, you gotta stop throwing your clients or whatever you want to call them, your people, under the goddamn bus. Because when I signed with you, you made promises to me. You said we would be getting your name out there. Meaning they would do what they can to advertise your channel. They would promote you. How many times have I been promoted by Fullscreen in the almost 3 years of me signed with them? 0. They have not promoted me once. Not a single time. If anything, they want you to go out and you can do things called guerrilla campaigns, which are like promotions. You advertise on your own accord. They want you to go out and buy props to try and get into this new program. There's like an advanced guerrilla that they do now. So you want me to go out and buy however much money worth of stuff just to try out for the advanced guerrilla campaigns? No. The way I see it right now, Fullscreen is becoming a company that just sits back and lets the money roll in. Now, I've mentioned my frustrations to my contact, and I'm like, I'm not yelling at you, I'm not upset with you. But it seems like Fullscreen has more problems dealing with Content ID than any other company. I've talked with people who are under Machinima. No problems with this Content ID. Yet every single video, I'm not kidding, the last 3 videos I've uploaded, Content ID flag, Content ID flag, Content ID flag. And that doesn't include the trials. So 1 minute you have a video that's completely fine. Same game. Next video. Oh, content flag. Like, what kind of system are you running with here? The system doesn't work. Why is this an issue? The thing is, with a company with a multi-channel network, you're basically the point of that network is to protect you from such things. If there's no protection from the very thing they promised to protect you from, why do they exist now? If they're fucking useless, why am I working for them? It makes no sense. I get requests to join people's networks daily. I'm not kidding. I got 3 in 1 hour yesterday. They may be smaller, but they're still a network. I can go to Machinima. I can go to the Game Station. I could go to, I can't remember what it is. Vivio, I think. Vivio. I can go to so many different companies. I chose Fullscreen because they're good customer. They talk to you. They're quick to get back to you. They have an easy to use website to manage your content, check your revenue, etc. They pay you on time. But if this is hurting my business, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? And the fact that the Content ID is blocking my video. It's not even so much that it's not even being like monetized. It's blocking it. Nobody can see it. And everybody's like, what's going on? I'm trying to get this going. And if people in Machinima or wherever, Game Station, having no problems with the very same game that I'm posting, what's wrong? Is it Fullscreen? Do they have a 0 filter now? Because I'm sure it went through them before it went through there. Do they have like they're like no filter, upload things on your own accord. And what they told me as well, it'll be random. These new checks in 2014 would be random. And they wouldn't be on every video. Well, they're on every fucking video right now. And they don't seem to be random because they're happening one after another. So the fact that you have an outdated thing saying that UMG owns my video, when they don't even own the fucking song they're claiming. You also have a company that's not properly filtering what's right and what's not. Especially when you work out a deal to promote the goddamn game from the company that owns it itself. It's just such a kick in the nuts every single time. It's so frustrating for me because I want to do YouTube as a full-time venture. It's impossible at this point to do that for a couple reasons. One, it doesn't make enough. Two, it's not reliable. This kind of stuff, it's not reliable. People want me to make content more and more. They want more games to come from me. They want more variety. They want more frequency. It's physically impossible. Not so much physically, but financially impossible to give you guys what you want when I don't have the tools. I don't have, like, this stuff is so expensive to run. The camera I'm recording with, $1,600. The mic in the background I use to get the best quality possible, $500. The recording software, the PC I need to edit, multiple thousands of dollars. Games every single month, every game people ask me to get, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. My TV that I need to play on, what was that one? I think about $500. No, it was more than that. No, it was maybe $7. I think it was about $700. PS4, Xbox One. On day one, I calculated how much those were, and with the games and everything, it was like $1,200 for PS4 and it was like $15 for Xbox One. And then some people say, why should we pay you? Why should we take the ads? Why should we bother watching ads? Because it keeps the channel running. If you enjoy watching somebody and you want them to make more content and you don't allow that, I'm not going on a rant about everybody just not using or everyone using ad block. Use what you want. I don't really care about that. I mean, I care that I can keep this going. This is one of the most fun jobs I've had. And it is a job. Any YouTuber that tells you that they're not doing it for money and yet it is their career is lying to you. Because no matter what anybody says, you need revenue from this to do it as professionally as you need to. If you're doing it as a hobby, you're not going to get the same professional quality. You're going to get crap. You're going to get a guy with a phone recording the screen with a phone. And then people say, give us better quality, but we won't pay you. We won't watch ads to pay you. You see what I'm saying? They can't do it. I have a second job. I work my ass off, day in and day out. Like today's a holiday. The only reason I'm home right now is because it's Easter or Good Friday. If not, I wouldn't be here right now recording this. I would be at work, outside. I work outside. Heavy lifting, day in and day out. Come back home to deal with Content ID and try and get that revenue going to help me do what I want to do with my life, is be a full-time YouTuber. It's what I've been good at. It's what I've been doing for years. It's what I actually enjoy doing. I've been to college. I've seen things and I've tried things that I've never really liked to do. I finally find that. And stuff like this is basically trampling all over it. And it's making it damn near impossible to do anything. I feel horrible for the people who are trying to start a channel nowadays. The only way nowadays you can actually get big on YouTube is if you're a vlogger. And that's what it seems to be. Anyone who's a gamer now, you have to have been big already, where you get paid to play games from the direct source. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, hell, guys, I got a Content ID flag from IGN on Trials. IGN. Who the fuck are they to say they own this? They're a website, a reviewing company. They don't own anything. That's how stupid the Content ID is. And you have to waste time removing the Content ID. Mind you, Ubisoft got rid of that one right quick. However, Universal has to be the one to lift the Content ID, which is what I'm fucking fighting with. Because they, according to YouTube, own my video. Even though I was paid by the company who actually owns what they claim to be owning, UMG claims to own, they're sticking their finger in it. Get your fucking finger out of my business. This is nothing to do with you. UMG, get lost. Because someone gave the okay that content is theirs, or else it wouldn't show up on Content ID. That's the thing. YouTube's system may be fucked, but UMG claims they owned it to begin with, which is why it picked it up in the first place. If they didn't, no problems. And the fact that every single person who was commissioned out by Ubisoft to promote their game, there's quite a few people out there. An old friend, Center Strain, was one. No problems on their end. Which leads me back. Center Strain's not with Fullscreen. Who's the culprit here? How come I have the most content ID? I'm being told by Fullscreen. I'm not the only one that this is happening to. Very promising. I know that. I know that for a fact. But in the frequency, Fullscreeners, I'll bet you are paying the price more than anyone else. Hell, I've been trying to get my channel verified for I don't know how long. You know the little check mark? It does more than you think. That check mark is a little more than just cosmetic. It does a lot more for your channel than you think. I've met all the requirements to be verified. All I had to do was tell my network to send in the request. I sent in that request to my network. They replied to me saying it's okay, we'll take care of it. Before I left on holidays. That was 2 weeks ago. That was 4 weeks ago. That was a month ago. Still nothing. See what I mean? What gets done now? Nothing. Everyone who's supposed to help you isn't there anymore. And you're on it yourself. So do you go solo? I don't know. I just gotta be patient. Keep my options open. Hope that things will change. I mean, it happened with my name. If you guys remember, my name was stuck in that long-ass name until my account finally reset. And I was able to change it back to just DanQ8000. I'm sure a lot of you remember that too. But as it stands now, I'm busy trying to deal with this. Even my vacation video. One of my vacation videos. It's not live yet, but it's private. Got flagged for a content ID. Why? Because there was a faint song. There was a song in the background that was being played from a DJ not even close. Well, regardless, that was picked up. So people can't even enjoy things. They think everyone's trying to take their shit and make money off of it. It's pathetic. That's all I really have to say. I'm just so disappointed in how the turn that YouTube has taken. It used to be a wonderful place. I remember when no one knew what Content ID was. No one knew what a copyright strike was. And we go back to the top of the chain. Who's responsible for the destruction of Google or YouTube? I just gave it away. Google. They are probably the reason. I say they are the reason that YouTube is where it is. We're having the problems that we're having. Companies like UMG have always been that way. Have always wanted to get their money out. That's understandable. But when you don't even weigh the options, you don't even look that there's an agreement. I sent my contract into Fullscreen to show them that I had a contract with this company to play the game. Nothing was done. So I have to go to UMG. To the source. Might as well call up the company directly, guys, and ask for permission to play their fucking game, because that's what it's coming down to. And if that means I gotta play either ancient-ass games where the copyright doesn't really matter anymore, where the song isn't owned anymore, so be it. I'll play some old games, damn it. Maybe that's what I'll come to. Maybe I'll be an old game channel, a classic game channel. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'd like to play new games. Maybe I just gotta turn all the music off. Maybe I just have to do that. It's that simple. Problem is, music is a huge part of entertainment. It makes a game. It can make a game. Doing something, a crazy scene in silence, seems wrong. Which is why I've left music on. And why I continue to try and leave music on. But, it's where we are, guys. So, I'm done ranting for the time being. I thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments below. Let me know what you think I should do. I always like to hear you guys' feedback on what I should do with this whole situation. If I should continue to remove the songs, if I should turn the music off right from the get-go, or what? Because I can't have a blocked video. No matter what, if it's monetized or not, the video cannot be blocked. That's a pointless-ass video. So, let me know, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. In the meantime, I got more gameplay coming your way. Regardless, I will continue to fight for this and my channel and for my viewers. Because I set off from the beginning to make entertainment and quality videos for my audience. And I will maintain that as long as I possibly can and go through as much muck as I can to make that happen. You can call me a fake if you want. You can call me just, what's the word? I don't remember. You can just call me what you want. You may think I'm lying about this. I'm dead serious, and that's my goal. That's been my goal since the beginning. Fake YouTuber, you decide. But I know what's right, and I know what I've come here to do. And I know. Entertain. Make money. 100% honest. And make a career out of this brand. But like I said, above all, that number one, entertain. Without entertainment, you don't get the other two. Without your fans, you don't get those two. That's how I think. And that's what I'm trying to do. But here we sit, trying to work out the kinks. And I'll keep on doing it. So, thanks guys. Appreciate you listening, as always. Let me know what you think down below. I keep repeating myself, but damn it, I have a lot to say. I have a lot of opinions. So, see you guys soon. More gameplay on the way, despite the crap. It's still coming. See you guys later.